People have been accusing me of different types of stuff, and I'm gonna prove that these rumors that they're saying are just rumors and not actually facts, because I have the evidence to support everything that I'm being accused of. On top of that, luckily the people who are accusing me don't have any evidence. So yeah, let me just go through this real quick.
He has not. He's piss stuck in low masters, and he's usually lower than me.
So he's saying that I am piss stuck in low master while I'm actually grandmaster, 680 LP right now. And this guy, Plander, who actually used to be part of my community, which we'll get into a little bit later, says that don't even think he's been grandmasters on the West, which I have and I currently am. So yeah, now I'm gonna be showcasing the fact that I was in fact grandmaster, and the fact that I am also grandmaster. And then he also said that, oh, he's higher elo than me every single month. So first we're gonna go take a look at the tier graph, and then yeah, you guys will see that he's in fact not higher elo than me every single month. Actually, the last 4 to 5 months he's been lower elo than me. So yeah, this is just yeah, incorrect. So yeah, the last 3 months at this point I was high elo, but it's now the last 4 months, and at the time I was 511 LP and he was 104, and he was saying like, oh, normally I'm higher elo than this guy. So now we're gonna get into the I never hit Grandmaster, which is a very interesting thing to say, because on my account it says that I was Season 9 Grandmaster. And I have screenshot on Twitter of me hitting it. I actually hit it on 2 different occasions. One in a little bit earlier bit of season and then one in mid-season. And there's also a ton of videos on my YouTube showcasing the fact that I'm playing Grandmaster from back then. So yeah.
I don't understand what the whole point here is, because isn't Kami the guy who transferred accounts to boost his MMR after feeling stuck in D1/low masters like 10 plus times? Do you want to talk about this? Like, what? You want to talk about not feeling like climbing from the diamond and getting into masters? You transferred your account 10 times plus, dude. And when I asked you why in Twitch chat, you said, oh, it's just for content, bro. No, it's because you're pissed stuck in diamond and you don't know how to reach masters without MMR boosting your account. That's why you're doing it. Like, what?
So yeah, here is a lot to take in. The last time that I was diamond would be, so in season 11 I was like master pretty much the entire season. Season 10 I had a rough season, but I did end up getting masters. In season 9 I was grandmasters. Season 8 I peaked low master. So the only time where I could be considered stuck in diamond would be in season 10, where I did have a rough season. But I did end up managing to get master, and yeah, that would be the only reason. Here, this is the account that I transferred. I only transferred it once. I transferred to Northern East and then I retransferred it. So if you want to count it as 2 transfers, then feel free to do so. I count it as 1. Because it's one way to get MMR, like it's only 1 MMR improvement, it's not double. Here are all the videos that I made from it, and the worst part is that I was going to document the entire thing and I did, but I actually ended up failing the transfer because some people were confused about, should you transfer, play 10 games and then retransfer, or should you just transfer, retransfer and then play 10 games on the original server that you transferred from. I decided to play 10 placement games on both servers, which you were not supposed to do, which I also then documented and said that I actually failed the transfer because I did not get as good results as if I just transferred, retransferred, and then played my placements on US instantly without playing on Northern East. And the account that I did transfer was already Masters with 57% win rate, and it was my main account. My main account at that point was also Masters at the time. So I don't know where this I'm hard stock diamond argument is coming from, because that's been a very long time since I've been stuck in diamond. Yeah, if you go to my YouTube, most of my videos that are most popular or have the most views are simply MMR based videos, and I then said that I was going to transfer an account to document the entire thing, which I also ended up doing, and that was the reason why I did the transfer. So yeah, and then now we're just gonna showcase the fact that Kami K6 have never been transferred, only temp has been transferred, and it's been transferred once, and I still managed to outclimb without transferring. And on my temp account, I climbed every single month to a new highest peak compared to the previous month. On Kami K6, I did that up until I think June, August, something around that. And then I started dropping a little bit, and then at that point I just focused on temp. So yeah, you could call me hardstock on Kami K6, but then I would have another account where you will see that I'm playing and getting higher elo every single month for literally the entire season. And then we come to a very interesting point. So yeah, you guys can just hear this for yourself.
They go under OPGG and they look, right? And then they go here, and then they fucking go, after every game they'll hit updates. Yeah, okay. And then they go look here, and then they go quick little screenshots. Yeah. Oh yeah. As you guys can see, I have 60% win rate and 3 KDA, yeah? And here, I have 11 CS per minute. Don't mind that I only have like 2 average fucking deaths, maybe 1 average assist and 3 kills on an average 40-minute game. Don't mind that, doesn't really matter. But I have 61% win rate, I have 3 KDA, yeah? Okay, and now we go post this to Twitter. And then we can just go tweet, and we just go, boom. And retweets. Like that's fucking Kazakhstan's players, bro. That is Graves players right there. They're fucking retarded and Kazakh players. That's all they do, man.
So a little bit poor wording, but I'm not really gonna focus on that because personally I don't really care too much about it, but I know some people do. So basically what he's making fun of is the fact that, oh, they have a high win rate and high KDA, but they're playing very passively. As a jungler, if you're not playing a spam ganking jungler, now this is because he doesn't, I'm assuming, does not have good jungle knowledge. And if you take a look at his win rate on jungle, it is above 50% win rate, but not that many games. So you can play a passive jungler which is focused on power farming, and then you're not going to be strong throughout the early game, which is where typically the jungle role itself is strong in the first 15 minutes of the game. But if you're playing a jungler that is just good in late game, then you don't really want to force too many fights when you're not really strong yet, without having items, without having levels and stuff like that. And then it's better to just play passive and make sure that you can consistently gain gold. And then that means that then your lanes will have to play passive, and you'll have to cover for them more than just spam ganking around the map. And he's trying to make fun of the fact that this is what typically Graves and Kha'Zix plays, which is fun enough, the 2 champions that I main. This video was made so long ago, and I didn't even realize until someone pointed it out, and I just found it funny. Because as long as you're winning and you're performing good, then there's no issue. Like, you don't have to spam gank as a jungler. And sometimes your laners just have to play more passive and a little bit better, and then jungler, all the jungler needs to do is just play more to cover than play to spam gank, and then you'll actually manage to climb. Now, just to showcase, again, he peaked 299 LP, but I think he actually peaked 306, because that is what he tweeted about. So yeah, this is probably his highest peak, 306 LP. And if we then go to my Twitter, this is also just to showcase the fact that I have been Grandmaster. Then we will see here that 8 hours before the season ends, I am Grandmaster 680 LP, which is the same LP that I am now. I did hit Grandmaster a few days before, which is documented on my Twitch because I streamed all of the games. So you will see that I have streamed. This is the one game that put me to 680 LP. This was the first time I hit Grandmaster, so that was 3 days before. But I then had to win another game in order to secure it, which I then did. And yeah, here is my win rate. So I am just below 500 games on 499 games with a 56% win rate. Most played champion being Kha'Zix and Graves, funny enough. And yeah, here's the tier graph that every single month I got higher elo than the previous month. And yeah, over the last 100 games, I had a pretty good win rate, especially on my 2 main champions. And since then I haven't played, but maybe I'll play in preseason to break 700 LP because that's fairly easy. It's just 2 wins, or maybe even higher. We'll see. But yeah, there's that. So basically what I want to say is stop spreading fake rumors. If you don't have any evidence, if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, then please just don't say anything. You can give your personal opinion on people, that's fair, and I wouldn't give a flying fuck about it. Unless if it's someone who's like actually higher elo and have achieved like greater things, or is like a professional coach or something like that, then it's probably worth listening to because I can improve off it. And then I just want to say stop lying, because a lot of the things that you're saying and that a lot of people are saying are just straight up lies, and they don't actually realize what the actual facts are, and they kind of just live in like this delusional world of what they think is real is what they truly believe. Like they actually can't fathom that that's not the reality. And yeah, what I'm referring to is basically the guy said that he took a 2 months break and that was the reason why he wasn't higher elo than me. But then I went and looked and he played 260 games in that time frame, which is basically half of the games that I played in the season on both of my accounts actually. And then yeah, just other kind of rumors that are just straight up lies, like outranking me and whatnot. So now to go to the guy who was messaging in the Twitch chat saying that I never hit Grandmaster. That guy was named Plander. So Plander, I saw that you wanted an unban request, and the reason why I banned you was because you also were just spreading false information and just talking behind my back. And I wasn't aware of the fact that some of the things that I have done you didn't like because you never told me. So next time, don't go behind my back and spread like fake rumors and trash talk me. I would much rather have you just DM me on Discord and say, hey, I don't think that your achievements have been reached in a fair way. And then I'll take it into consideration, and then I'll probably give you the full explanation, and then you would actually have all the facts right there, because I'm not trying to hide anything. But I have unbanned you now, so if you want, you are very much welcome back into my community. Just don't do what you did. And yeah, if you want a more detailed story, then you can just DM me. And yeah, there's nothing else to that. Then a few days later, I get this guy who basically is just normal for a week. And then all of a sudden, he just comes into my stream to flame. And then he, in his unban request, says, you transferred like 10 times to hack your Mamar and you're not even Grandmaster. Still, just quit the game. Which we have heard before. So this rumor has already been spreading out to a bunch of people, which is lovely, that people just simply believe it without questioning it. And yeah, I haven't transferred 10 times. I've transferred once, as I said, only on one account, only in one season. And I documented the entire thing. All available on YouTube if you are really curious. So this flooring guy, I'm not gonna unban you, bro. You seem to have some traits of split personality disorder. And yeah, I don't really want that in my community, but I hope you seek the help that you need. And yeah, that is basically all the rumors for now that I've been accused of. So yeah, hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. That will be purely educational, pre-season type of content. So yeah, see you guys.